What's going on, everyone? It is Delegate Spade, aka Magic MC. That's because I'm a professional magician and a professional wedding MC. In this series of videos, Wedding Checklist Now, I bring to you tips, tricks, and even checklists so you can plan the perfect wedding. In this video, we're going to be talking about tips you can take action on right now so that you have a stress-free wedding on the day of your wedding.
To be your host this evening.
Now friends, if you've made it this far, I've actually got a gift for you. I created a free ebook that you can have, no strings attached, my gift to you, and you can get it over at weddingchecklistnow.com. Once again, this is an ebook with 7 mistakes that you should avoid when planning your wedding. Again, over at weddingchecklistnow.com. Get it? Well, not right now because you're watching the video. Watch the video and then get it after the video. Tip number 1 is plan early. I know that sounds a little ridiculous to be a trip, but I want you to think back to when you were perhaps in high school and your teacher gave you an assignment, right? If you had a month to do the assignment, and you started right away, which I definitely did not, right? You were able to focus a little bit on that assignment every single day or when you had the time, so that by the time the assignment was due, you felt really confident, it didn't feel rushed, and everything just kind of came together. Now, if you were like me, you may have waited until 2 days before the assignment was due. You were probably stressed like I was. You couldn't put in the best quality, the best quality that you normally could have put in. It's just not a great idea to wait till the last minute. So if you have a year to plan your wedding, start planning right now. I promise you won't regret it. Tip number 2 is delegate. That's right. You've got friends and family that are going to be more than happy to help you throughout wedding planning and even on the day of the event. So delegate. In fact, not only does that take stress and work off of your shoulders, but it actually makes your family and friends feel more involved. They've got a job or a duty to do for your wedding or at your wedding. So don't be afraid to delegate and have your friends and family be involved along the journey to your wedding. Tip number 3 to have a stress-free wedding is to do your research. That's right. Use everything you have, which, let's face it, is probably Google, or Google's the biggest research tool that we all have. My friend had a wedding a couple years ago and he booked a photographer and he forgot to check Google reviews, and I had to point out to him, it's only 1.5 stars this photographer has, and guess what? His experience ended up being terrible. Right? Those reviews didn't lie. So do the research that you need to do so you've got the best A-team put together for when it comes to your wedding. Now, while you might be researching, you might find other great things to do or not to do for your big wedding, and you might even see some traditions that perhaps you don't want to do, traditions that don't make sense for you. And if that's something you're interested in talking about, the video we put out last week has a series of traditions you can skip. That's right, I'm giving you permission right now to skip those traditions, so don't forget to check out that video as well. And if you're wondering what's on next week's video, it's tips on communicating with your vendors for the best possible outcomes for you. So if that's something you're interested in, don't forget to hit the subscribe and notification button so you can be notified as soon as that video is out and as soon as other great videos around wedding planning are out as well. Tip number 4 to have a stress-free wedding deals with payments. Make your payments in advance. So what you probably don't want to do, unless you absolutely have to for some reason or other, is not have to worry about settling up payments on the day of your wedding. You're not going to want to worry about taking out your checkbook or taking out cash. This is all about being super organized, so on the day of your wedding, you can ideally and hopefully just sit back, relax, and enjoy the day, and just know that everything has already been taken care of. Tip number 5, be healthy. That's right, just take care of yourself. That's it. Make sure, especially in the last 30 days before your big day. So that means you're eating healthy, you're getting the sleep that you need, and that you're just well rested. You know, coming into a wedding reception, your own wedding reception, tired, you know, not well fed, not well slept, it's not fun, and you know, the moment's gonna fly by like this. So make sure you feel good, you're well hydrated, and you're just ready to have an incredible time. You might even want to pamper yourself and your friends and family the last month before the big wedding day. Maybe you go for those massages, and again, just get nice and relaxed so you feel good, not just physically but mentally as well. Well, there you have it. I'm not sure how many tips I promised, but I hope you found some great tips that you can take advantage of to make sure you have a stress-free wedding. Don't forget, if you haven't already subscribed and hit the notification bell, do that now so you get more of these great videos helping you plan your big day. I'll see you in the next one.